This is game 2 of the finals of the Southern Cross Series. This is a fortnightly event, takes place obviously every fortnight. $50 to the winner. This is the finals. Soft versus GladE. Soft spawning in the bottom left hand corner. And GladE spawning in the top right as purple. Now this is the second game. GladE took out the first game by a very, very strong roach push that took out a lot of Soft's harvesters, and Soft's counter attack basically got shut down by superior economy. Soft did pick this map, closer spawn, closer rush distances, so maybe he's got some sort of trick planned up his sleeve. He's not six pooling, so nothing really crazy like that, but maybe he wants to do some baneling play of his own. Maybe he likes the ramp being smaller. Who knows? We'll have to see what kind of tech path he goes down. So start out, no one's done any cheese yet, of course. ZVZ either going baneling opening or going for a roach opening. Baneling opening is strong in that you can basically just win the game straight away. You don't have to worry about trying to push in. You can just sneak some banelings into their harvesters and detonate to kill a drone. So you get 2 in there, you kill half his drones, you basically won the game. You just got to stop the counter push and you've won. But roach openings are a lot safer in that you can wall off. You can deny that baneling opening. We saw last game GladE do a baneling opening, and it got a bit shut down, didn't do any damage, but he transitioned very, very well into roaches straight up. So obviously got a few more drones than his opponent. Did a very nice counter push as well, and basically held off against the final all-in. GladE doing a very similar build to last game. Extractor first. Should get his warning pool down now. There it is now. We'll see what Soft's doing. Same build as last time as well. So it looks like Soft's going to do a roach opening again. Extractor again on time, so we'll get a roach warren down once both these are finished. And GladE obviously doing a bit of baneling move. Now I've got to say, GladE's baneling opening is going to be more, a bit stronger on this map because of the shorter rust distances. He's going to get more zerglings into his opponent's base. But hey, we'll have to see what kind of defense Soft can do, because Soft did deny it last game. But I mean, it's just his roach push didn't do any damage, and GladE's just completely decimated him. Another thing to know as well in CVZ, if you tech up and get infestors give you quite a significant advantage in the roach wars, because you can pin their roaches either back so they're out of range, or next to you as they're retreating, so you can kill them all. So we'll see if maybe one of them wants to go lair in this game and get those infestors out. Although just going lair in itself can cost you the game, as you will be down economy obviously, and obviously that means down roaches. So baneling opening coming up for GladE. Oh, I take that back. He's gone for a roach warren. So he's scouted his opponent doing the same build. Roach warren is a lot safer. So obviously he's going to have a bit more gas in his opponent, but less minerals. We'll see what kind of build is going to go from here. So obviously roach v roach play again. We'll see they're both powering economy quite significantly. So they're both up at like 17 drones right now. Getting a few zerglings out for scouting purposes and just to deny the opponent's zerglings. And oh, here we go. Quick lair from Soft. So don't know where he's going to go with this. If you get mutas out, mutas do get shut down quite well by infestors, but you can do a lot of damage if he doesn't have infestors or hydras up, because the only thing that can counter him is queens. On the other hand, he can go in for infestors and give him that advantage that I talked about, but we'll have to wait and see. These two zerglings here are going to scout this lair, so he's going to know what's up. He has seen it at this range definitely. Zerglings aren't going to do any damage, he's just there to see what's happening. He has seen the lair, and he's not getting one of his own, so he might be looking at a nice roach push early on, and he's building a significant amount of roaches. That's 5 roaches coming out now for him, and if he times this well, he can win the game simply because of the economy advantage. Although keep in mind, any roaches that Soft makes after GladE leaves his base will be able to counter him, so he might be able to get enough out in that time to defeat GladE's push. And if he does that and has lair up and has a decent economy, he can win the game. He's getting his second gas now as well. So either mutas or infestors as his tech. Or he could just be wanting really quick roach speed, which is another decent idea. So he's blocking off the ramp. Doesn't need to. There's no baneling opening. I don't know if he knows that or not. No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know he's opening. He hasn't scattered him out yet. So he might be expecting banelings. Don't know if he expects roaches. He has got this overlord here, so when they leave the base, he will see what's coming out, and he can build a few units to retaliate. So just 4 roaches right now, and here he is. He's pushing out with 7 roaches. Oh, I take that back. There's 10 roaches. So he's going to need to start building more. He's got 4. He's got 8 roaches up. So he might be able to build a few more and counter that. Soft is getting an overseer. He has talked about this. He can contaminate the opponent's hatchery or lair, and it will deny them getting lava for a while, which is a decent strat. Or you can use it just to scout, because they're a lot quicker, and it's better than getting overlord speed. So here we've got GladE here. He has got more roaches than his opponent, but if he gets stuck in this choke here, he will lose. So he's either just going to sit here or he's going to push up. So if he can get in here and not get blocked off, he's going to be in a good spot. He's not all attacking. He's killed 2 for 1 so far. We'll see how this attack works out. Keep in mind they're getting reinforced from down here, whereas GladE have got to get reinforced across the map. GladE's starting to lose that. He's pulling back, waiting for some more reinforcements before he pushes in and does some more damage. Dare I say that neither player is really going to get a massive advantage here. They're basically just a stalemate. One person's either going to have to tech up, or the other person's going to have to do something crazy. They're just going to keep producing roaches, and it's just going to keep countering itself, especially with GladE stuck on that ramp. The difference is that there's no layer down. So there's a contaminate from that Overseer that prevents lava and your inject from the Queen from spawning, so that might give him a small advantage. Here comes a big roach push though. I don't know if he's got quite as much as him here. This could be interesting. He's down a couple of roaches, but keep in mind he has the advantage of being able to choke him off quite a bit. So look, he's definitely making use of that choke. Those back ones are not shooting at all. He's trying to move forward to get them all in range, but they're all getting destroyed. I think GladE's lost that one there, especially with reinforcements coming here, although he's starting to get a few of his own. See if he should pull back, or he's just going to push on and hope for a win. He's still getting reinforcements. He's not getting enough though. There's nothing coming from down here. So Soft just ahead now. Dare I say he's just starting to fall behind. He needs the reinforcements. Here comes a few more coming in. He's pulling back till he gets a few more, and there's a big burst of roaches coming in now. So he's just going to chase him away. Either one of these players is going to have to expand. We're just looking at a stalemate of roaches right now. Neither player is really getting a massive advantage, and it's really hard to micro roaches when you're against roaches. I mean, all you can do is really pull back the ones on low health. Have an evolution chamber here coming down from GladE. Obviously looking at getting +1 as a slight advantage. Could be enough. I'd like to see an expansion go down, to be honest with you. Good expansions, always good. And another contaminate goes down, so here we got Soft trying to take advantage with that. Obviously he has a layer advantage, and he has got roach speed, so he can try maybe use that to his advantage. He is pushing out now with roach speed, so that makes it easy for him to reinforce and get surrounds on GladE's roaches. GladE obviously starting to fall behind on roaches, building spine crawlers, because I think he's seen this coming out. Obviously the contaminate really has stopped him from getting a lot of roaches, so it's starting to work. And he has GG, so GladE's thrown it in there. The contaminate winning the game for Soft. So well done there. So he's pushed in with way too much for GladE to handle, and he's just basically GladE's seen it coming and gone, I can't stop that, and throw in the towel.